All right, we're here in the kitchens of the Monogram Experience Center. This is where we work. But we're here to talk about this, the induction cooktop. Talk is cheap, man. We talked out there about speed, and just talking about speed, that's one thing.
Yeah, to me, putting a piece of equipment to work and through its paces is what it's all about. That's when we'll really know what this thing can do.
Yeah, exactly. So here's what I'm suggesting. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. It's a challenge. Gas versus induction. I think that we can make a dish. Maybe a pasta dish. I think we've got some ingredients. We got Reach in Madness going today. I think we can make a dish and be eating it before our water even comes to a boil on our gas cooktop.
All right, well, while we get the water started, and while we're getting the water started, we'll get over on these ingredients.
Get to chopping, man.
All right. Everybody loves a great pasta dish, and we've got some things to build flavor with. Key ingredients are the garlic, and we've got some gel bacon. We're gonna cut some of that up. The rest of the ingredients, you know, we just reached in our refrigerator and found things we had ready to go. So we're gonna get some of this chopped up.
All right, water is on.
All right, why don't we get that skillet started, Brian, and we'll get some flavor building with this gel bacon. All right.
You got some bacon?
I do. We need to start building flavor.
Gel bacon's a great way to start.
We're at a good temperature here. We're at 9. We're gonna start stirring our bacon.
Any dish without bacon is not a dish to me, let me tell you.
And it's all about building flavor. We're gonna get the first layer in. You know, there's a little smoke to this. And we want to build some caramel on this bacon, so we're just going to kind of leave that alone.
All right, while you're doing that, I've got some marinara. Use that, we're going to bring that up to temperature over here. All right.
Why don't you grab the rest of those ingredients and we'll get going on them.
You got it. We got a little mushroom, a little carrot, a little red onion.
Right.
Of course, gel bacon, broccoli.
Don't forget the garlic.
Don't forget the garlic. Can't have a good pasta dish without garlic.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing.
Now we're getting a little of the nuttiness out of the bacon.
Yeah, and you're making a mess there. That's okay, though. It's okay. As long as you keep me away from the cream, we'll be okay. And you can tell we've got the bubbles in here. We're just mere seconds away from a simmer. Back here, not that close.
Garlic burns pretty quickly, so we'll get the rest of the ingredients in. And it's going to shock that temperature down just a little bit, but you'll see it recover very quickly as well. We'll get some carrots.
It's smelling good in here.
Isn't it nice?
Oh.
See how quickly that recovers?
Yeah, we're already up to a boil here. Got a little splatter effect going over here with the marinara.
We got the broccoli going in. Grab that cream, Brian.
Yep. A little heavy cream. How much more fat can we add to this dish? We love it.
Now we're really going to let the skillet have it. We're going to add cold cream to it. Watch it, it'll just kind of stop sauteing for just a moment. Watch how quick this comes back, Brian.
It's amazing.
It is.
And what I like is we're not getting hot everywhere. We can set this on the cooktop because we're just heating the pan.
Right. And you can see already our cream's at a boil. That quick. We're going to go ahead and season with a little salt and pepper. Black pepper.
Fresh ground black pepper.
What does that do, Brian?
Adds flavor to the party. We're almost to a boil here. Just another minute or two, we're ready to cook our pasta.
We'll add the cheese. Again, watch it, it'll shock it down just for a second. And look how back. I mean, it doesn't even shock it down. It blows
amazing.
my mind.
It never ceases to amaze me.
So now that we've got the cheese in there, we can turn it down and just let this simmer while the pasta's cooking.
And we get the responsiveness of gas. We just lost our boil just like that, down to that whole simmer.
And that sauce is pretty much ready to go.
So we got our marinara up to a simmer over here. Now this is a big sticky point. You're making marinara. Everybody, you get the bubble and it just tends to splatter everywhere, as you can see here. Again, it's okay.
How's the water looking back on the gas?
Well, we've got a little steam, but unfortunately that's all we have right now.
We're just coming to a boil here on the induction. Let's go ahead and season the water. A little sea salt to the water.
Sounds good.
All right, see that little bit of roll in the water?
We got some rolling.
Rapid
pasta?
boil.
All right, there's there's a half portion. Another half portion.
How about
Looking
that?
good. Let's go one more.
All right, let's do 2 more just in case.
Okay, just in case.
Now watch how quickly
We're gonna
this thing will
come back.
You know, when you're cooking pasta, Brian, if you're not at a boil, you're just making goo.
Exactly.
You need this stuff to actually set that egg and get it set. Already, see it rolling?
We're coming back quick. Much quicker recovery time.
Right. You know, I'm used to whenever we'd add anything into a pot, we'd have to cover it to get it to come back quickly. Here, we didn't have to do that.
Yep. Mere seconds, we're back up. Don't show signs of a simmer yet over on the gas. We're moving right along. I'm thinking now we might even be able to get this thing cleaned before we even get to a boil over there. What do you think?
You throwing down the gauntlet?
I'm throwing down the gauntlet. Look at that.
Whoa, whoa.
Wait a second. Now we don't have to worry about that. Let it sit right there. No problem. We're at a boil. Fresh pasta.
Go ahead and knock all that
Toss
water
that
off.
in.
Get all that water off there.
That's a good looking dish.
All right, we've got a lot of cream and cheese going here. We want to kind of cut it with some marinara, something acidic, right?
Little marinara.
So why don't we grab a little of this marinara and we'll just kind of dribble it over our pasta.
We've also got a little red pepper tomato mix here just to kind of help. It'll finish the dish. It'll be beautiful.
You know, no torture here. It's just about great flavor and good methods of cooking.
I say we get a couple forks and just eat because there's no need for plates, not in this kitchen.
We never wait to get those plates out anyway, do we?
No, we don't. Let's check the water in the back. I'd say we're miles away from a simmer, I gotta be honest. Well, we have a finished dish here. I think now we could probably even clean up before we even come to a boil over there.
Brian, we've made quite a mess here.
We've done it again. I mean, we got bacon grease, we got marinara, we got pasta water and all this. But here's the nice thing. You get that little pasta out of the way, little wet soapy rag, couple of wipes.
You know, I'm just not used to this. I was so used to stuff being burned on my ranges, and it took days. You had to schedule to clean these things. Now, we're just wiping it off.
Wiping it off, and we're ready to make dish number 2.
Let me give that a quick dry for you. We can start our second dish.
Good as new.
Yeah. A real important fact about using induction cooktop is, do you have the right cookware? And the way you find out is it's got to be high ferrous, magnetic. You get a magnet.
Ferrous, that's just a technical term. We're just simple cooks here. It's magnetic, all right?
So this
the
will
magnet
work.
stick. It's going to work.
Now the cooktop, you're looking for a pan that will cover 2/3 of the eye if you're getting ready to use it. So we're going to cover that. That would work. Now if you would turn one on, Brian, go ahead and get that small pan.
All right.
We'll fire that up.
We're covering 2/3.
What's happening now?
We're heating up.
Right.
But
it's
what happens if I
recognizing the
take it
pan.
away?
It says, wait a minute, wait, I'm not heating because there's nothing there. It's going to give you about 30 seconds to get back in gear and get cooking. There it is, it's back, it says I'm heating.
All right, so here's the question though. We've got ferrous pans here. What if I got a ferrous spoon and I lay it on the burner there accidentally?
Well,
Then what?
It's not going to cover 2/3, it's not going to notice it, really.
I definitely wouldn't get that with a gas cooktop, that's for sure.
Right, it's not being noticed, it's not heating up.
What a product.
It's very efficient. We've also got a little trick up our sleeves.
I love this demonstration, I
It is
got to
pretty
tell
cool.
you.
This is a pan with a clear view on one side, and we're going to get this heating up. Now that we come to the boil, the cool thing about induction is, you know, the pan is the part that's heating, not the cooktop. So this cooktop over here, perfectly cool.
I know, and I love that demonstration because we're boiling over here and I've got ice laying over here. I definitely could not do that on a gas cooktop.